back. I'm gonna stay right here because it's unfair. Everyone here has been waiting for 2 hours, and this lady just came in, and you're taking care of her right now because you're multitasking. All right?
Just go in line, please.
I am not going in line. Wait, I'm not gonna go in line. I don't feel like it. Just like she did. She didn't wait in line.
This is the another. She not listen to her. See?
There you go. Now he's multitasking. You have this whole line of people over here. This whole line of people been waiting. Go ahead. It's unfair. Very unfair. She goes ahead and skips everybody for 2 hours. That's very nice, sir. You know what? I'm going to send this to your boss. You work for the post office? Okay.
Yo, YouTube, what's going on? Trey back again, hit you with a video. Now this video right here is about a post office worker who's pretty much make everybody black or minority, everybody that's not Caucasian, wait in line for hours, you know. And we all have been to the post office and we done seen how long those lines be. But one thing about it, you do not want to just sit there and just keep waiting and waiting while you seeing people of other ethnicities going ahead in front of you. And so you would sit there and question yourself. But this guy decides to take it upon himself, he decides to take it upon himself to pretty much antagonize these people and show firsthand how racist he is. And instead of him being equal and treating everybody fair, he decides to serve the Caucasian lady first out of everybody else. And you could hear the woman, I'm guessing that she's most likely a black woman, saying, you know, like, why are you doing this? And you showing how racist you are. And the thing I would have done, I would have been left. I would have left and I would never go back to that post office. I'm pretty sure there's more than one post office. And also, if it's going to be like that, open up a post office system online where you can get the certified mail, you can get stamps, you get all that stuff. But you shouldn't even have to go through all that because of somebody else's stupidity. So my question is this to you all. Why won't racism die? Why are people so damn racist in 2017? You know why? Because it's the long overdue effect that we never got resolved. We never have got the problem resolved. It's always been more people being pacifying, all these pacifists coming along telling people to turn the other cheek. And I'm not speaking on the Holy Bible. I'm not speaking on Jesus or anything, because what he meant by turn the other cheek was something totally different than the way people say it and how people perceive it. Because let me tell you something. People can take words and change them and make them mean anything they want them to mean. Just like you go to one church, it sound like this. You go to another church, it sound like that. So what I mean by this, a lot of people can say a lot of different things, but the problem is we still have people being so racist. So why do people continue to still be racist after so many articles and movies, talk shows, and people trying to nip this problem in the bud? You know, I don't understand that. And for this guy to be old as he is, you know, and to still have that much hate in his heart, you know, you only making yourself look bad. Because trust me, and I want you all to pay attention to this and listen to this, it takes more from them to hate you than it does for you to hate them or respond to their hate. You know, we're only being reactionary people, you know, which means we only reacting to the problem that they're causing, you know, because I guarantee you, if the man was treating everybody right inside the post office, where he was making her wait just like he made everybody else wait, because everybody put on their pants one leg at a time, you know, unless you just wear dresses all day, but you still put on your shoe one shoe at a time or whatever else. So we all human, we all the same color underneath, but yet it's still, this world have this superiority complex when it comes to your color of your skin, you know. And like I tell people, I don't care what color you are, you got to be proud of your color regardless of what color you are. You should be proud of yourself no matter who you are and how you look. You know, that builds your self-esteem, because just like this, you could be the most prettiest person but had the nastiest attitude in the eyes of, in my eyes and a lot of other people's eyes that can really think you're ugly. Or you can just look average or all right, you know, but you had the sweetest personality, and that makes you even more beautiful, because who want to be with somebody no matter how good they look if they treat you like shit? So all that is irrelevant right there. But instead of this old ass man, you know what I'm saying, knowing he's damn near knocking on heaven's door, he got one foot in the post office and one in the grave. Instead of him trying to clean up his old ass, hateful ass way, he probably been feeling that way ever since he was a little boy. You know, especially being his age right then, when they used to have the cartoons, the blackface, the watermelon jokes, the Jim Crows and all this shit. I'm pretty sure he heard about all that. And a lot of you all heard about it also. And if you haven't heard about the Jim Crows and the blackface and all that, Do your studies. But it's about time, and I hope a day comes soon when we can, as people, as human beings, come together as one. Because it makes no sense to hate somebody on the color of their skin, and that is just confusion. And who is the author of confusion? Satan himself, the devil. And people are like, well, there ain't no devil. I'm not talking about no red man that lives up under the earth. I'm not talking about somebody you walking around thinking who's flying around. No, I'm not talking about that. It's just a spirit. It's energy. It's entity. Just like you got love. It's an entity. It's a spirit. It's energy. You got hate. It's you know what I'm saying, like night and day. So what people need to do is really look inside themselves. Now, if you here to cause confusion, because there's only two type of people in this world, and I want you all to understand it. You have those who are going to build and those who are going to destroy. There's only two types of people that's going to be on this earth, and whether you want them, but you can only be one or the other. Either you a builder, one who builds, one who uplifts people, one who tries to settle disputes and make this world a better place. You're a builder, or you're gonna be the one who destroys, just like this guy right here who keeps folks upset every day, who does little things to nitpick with people. So you have to realize who are people, and once you really get that conception, that microception in your head, and see who people really is, you will understand it won't really upset you as bad. Yes, it's wrong what he doing. Yes, it's very stupid and childish what he's doing for him to be old as he is and still acting a damn fool. But at the thing it is, don't you also act a fool? And the way we put him in check and the way we deal with this is being intelligent. You know what I'm saying? You got to be intelligent when you put him in check. You got to be intelligent when you dispute these things that these ways of how they treat us. You have to be intelligent how you articulate yourself to these people, because the first thing people look at you when they see you is what? Is your skin color. It's just the truth. No matter what race or nationality, creed you come from on the face of this earth. We can go to the Amazon and get dropped off. Guess what? People going to look at you. They're going to look at them. You're not one of us. See, that's the main thing that divides us as humans. And that's why I can figure it out and pretty much see that this is all a test to see can we all get along. You know what I'm saying? But we the only thing on the face of this earth that do each other so dirty, and we have free will. See, a lion don't have no choice but to love another lion. A tiger don't have no problem, no choice but to love another tiger. But here we have free will, and we have so much hate and animosity. Well, people done got slaughtered. You don't have holocausts. You don't have slave trades and stuff. You don't have all kinds of things going on in this world where millions on top of millions have lost their lives due to one simple thing of their class and their color also. But the thing you have to realize also, once you get to a higher level, it's not going to be too much about your color. Then it becomes class. Who are you? Because trust me, just like you got a lot of white people oppressing you, you have black people oppressing you also. Oh, yes, you do. You better look it up and realize what time it is, because they can't do it by themselves. Like Public Enemy say, it takes a nation of millions to hold us back. And they ain't just talking about the Caucasians, or whether if you feel like you being held back by black people or however. But it's going to take more than one group of people to hold you back. But this what we see right here, it's really sad, in this day and age where we have so much technology and so much technical advances in ways that we can heal the world, and we can heal each other one step at a time. But yet and still people choose to go to the lower level of thinking, that lower vibration, that lower frequency of hating. That is the lowest form of thinking, because trust me, it takes more for you to hate someone than to love someone. It takes more energy for you to frown than to smile. But people don't understand that, because a lot of people are here to destroy and a few are here to build. And it's sad that we have more destroyer than builders, and that's why the builders are way more great than the destroyers, if you will. But this guy right here, he needs to be fired, or he need to be fired. No reprimand, because for him to do that in front of, did you see all those people back there waiting? It was like 20, 30 people back there waiting, and I would have been left, because I'm very impatient anyway. The hell with this shit. Mama, dad, or cousin, whoever won't get that package that day, I'll go somewhere else. The hell with all that, because I'm not gonna let nobody sit there and make a fool out of me. And I'm knowing you making a fool out of me. That's another point I'm trying to drive home. But with this being racist and hating people over skin color, like I said 1,000 times, man, look, no matter what color you is, you still gonna die. No matter what color you is on the face of this earth, you still got to eat. No matter what color you is, go 3 days without water and watch how your body lock up. And in about another half a day, you're gonna be dead, because you can't go that long without water. And that's for everybody across the face of this earth. But it's funny how we as humans can sit up here and can see our differences in each other instead of seeing what we have in common. What all do we have in common? Some of the things I just named. We all need shelter. We all need food. We all want to be loved. So why is there so much hate? You know why? Because it comes from one thing, confusion. It comes from one thing, hate. It comes from the devil. It comes from Satan himself. You know, because that's the way it is. And I'm not speaking for some red man on the ground, like I said earlier. I'm talking about an energy. Just like you have the energy of love, you have the energy of hate. The energy comes from somewhere. You can put a name on. You could say telekinesis. You could say Nikola Tesla. You could say Harvard, whatever. It still has a name. It's still energy. That's all I'm trying to say. So this is what I want you all to do. You know, stop giving these people the upper hand, because we already know who runs the world. We already know they have other people, race traders and everything else that's infiltrated certain organizations. So it's not all about just white folks. It's not all about these set of people. What we need to do is figure out how can we eradicate this, because trust me, you have some good white people just like you have some bad white people. You have good black people just like you have some bad black people. And if I'm lying, then why we have a lot of sellouts? How the Black Panthers get infiltrated? How did Fred Hammond wind up dead when one of his own people snitched on him? How did Khalid Muhammad wind up dead? You know what I'm saying? So all this just to say, well, if you my color, you my brother, man, you must don't watch the news. You must don't see the same color of people killing each other. You know, and it's been like that. You know what I'm saying? But if you find somebody who love you and care about you and care enough about you to respect you, regardless of what color they is, that's your brother and sister right there, because your own people, your own same color can be your worst enemy. That's the point I'm trying to make right there. This guy, he needs to be fired, and we need to find out what post office it is, because I noticed they didn't say what post office it was. But I'd like to hear you all opinions also, and how do you feel about this situation also. But one thing I will leave right here: do not hate no one. Don't hate nobody, regardless of what color they is. You feel what I'm saying? Because just like you have whites killing whites, you have blacks killing blacks. Just like you have Chinese killing Chinese, you have Germans killing Germans. You see what I'm saying? But anytime you use your superiority, your quote unquote, your privilege to oppress another people, then we have to come together. Even the good Caucasians have to come together with the good black people. Look, this is what we need to do to stamp this out. That's what needs to happen, you know, if you are good, you know. So anyway, let me know what you all think, because like I said, you know, this racism stuff is long overdue. It should have been done away with. But you know, I can't really say if our forefathers and foresisters, you know, dropped the ball or whatever, because a lot of this stuff we should have been over with and done with and done moved on. But it's funny how history just keeps repeating itself. It just keeps repeating itself. Anyway, let me know what you all think. If you like the video, make sure you hit that like button. If you like, subscribe. Till next time, stay blessed. I'm out.